Why do you lift?
Because the shit is fucking amazing.
Why is it amazing?
Because the rush that I feel when I lift iron, it's like I'm invincible, man. It's the most powerful thing I ever feel in my life, man. It's like, when I lift, man, it's like all my problems I feel, man, I could just channel that all that rage and all that anger into that one lift and just say fuck it and just lift. I mean, I can't explain it. It's the best feeling in the world, man. I can't explain it, but when I'm there, that shit's amazing.
That's what's up. So when you don't lift, how do you feel?
I feel, I tell you the truth, I feel normal. I feel average, you know. So, and I feel like I could be doing something better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I need to be in the gym. That's what I be thinking. Like, man, maybe I need to be in the gym and get that feeling back. And you know, it's an addictive thing to see your body go through progress, going from changing from raw material, so to speak, like you'll be a fat, gelatinous looking motherfucker, and going to the result of having, you know, your arms get bigger, your biceps get swollen, your triceps get bigger, your chest get larger. When you see your body go through a metamorphosis, a transformation, that in itself is addictive. So that's why I do what I do, and hopefully I answered your question, right? But,
Okay. So real question is, so people say, if I ask you, so if I was a person, man, and normally when somebody asks me, say, why do you lift, Reese? And I say, why don't you? That's normally my response. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Why don't you? I know it's not about me right now, but I mean, overall, the benefits of lifting, people seem to think the majority of people that lift are on steroids or some kind of performance enhancement, meaning whereas though, honestly, like creatine, protein, stuff like that, that's technically you're not natural if you're taking creatine, protein, whatever. But I mean, they're talking about anabolic steroids or whatnot. But it amazes me how people can doubt the human body and the potential that it can have by just being motivated and dedicated and eating a certain way. Meanwhile, you're going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week. You're obsessed with your well-being, your wellness, your fitness, and what you do. You're obsessed with it. You're indulged in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, people don't understand that it's pretty much a system where as though when you lift heavy, you burn more fat than anything. I mean, you get results in due time versus you're building new muscle versus doing aerobic exercises, which is not bad, like CrossFit. You can get in shape doing that, but pretty much you're lowering your body fat. So if you had no muscle to begin with, you're only going to show the muscle you had. So I would recommend, like, you know, like lifting heavy for a while and do some heavy lifting compound movements and isolated movements to build muscle, then doing something like P90X to drop weight, whatnot, aerobics, and still maintain lifting. And you'll have better results versus you sitting here trying to lose fat. I mean, if somebody's fat, of course you're going to show the muscle that you have, you're going to look better, but you're not going to have no shredded, retarded look. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, everybody's different. Nobody's the same. Everybody has different body types.
Exactly.
I mean, so just to say that you have a different body type, your body type, you got endomorph, ectomorph, you got different people. Some people can fucking change their diet and get lean shit. Some people can't. Some people have to do a lot of extreme shit to lose weight. Some people don't. Some people can just do little things. So everybody's different. So for you to put yourself on the same diet and eat this much, you might be fucking 500 pounds, but your bone structure calls for you to be 500 pounds.
Well, one thing people don't really understand is that you have stress in life, and the body operates to a certain amount of stress. Stress causes your body to come up, come down. It causes metabolic change. I mean, so from what I've seen, from myself, I mean, I could stress from a point and go through something in my life and my body, and I'll go and I say, for example, I noticed it when I was fat. Like I'll be fat, and 1 minute I'll be fat, and next thing I'll be losing a lot of weight, but I didn't really do anything. I was just the body responds to stimulus differently. Stress may make my motherfucker gain 30, 40 extra pounds, where stress of another person may just decline 30 or 40 or 50 pounds. So, you know, there's people, all of us are different. So we definitely have our mechanisms to cause us to decline and to rise.
So what made you want to make the change in your life to start, on this path to fitness or wellness or whatnot? What made you originally set this path to, be on this mission, this objective?
I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like who I was. I didn't like where I was in life. I was overweight and I wasn't happy. And I was depressed about my weight. So I came to this conclusion, one day I looked in the mirror, I said, you know what? I don't like you. I have to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You have to go, So I lost weight in my mind, and then I took it to that next level, whereas though I did the progress. I changed up my eating habit. I started hitting the gym more, and then when I started seeing results, which I didn't see right away, but I kept going because I knew eventually I was going to see results. And then when things changed, like my self-esteem changed, I got addicted because I got addicted to the feeling of with being motivated in the activity. And then I started seeing even more progress, and I said, oh, I'm not leaving this shit alone. So I stayed the course, man, and I'm still here to today. You know what I'm saying? I even put it out there now. Around this time next year, I'm going to be even more built and leaner than you see me now in this video. So...
yeah, so how much weight you lost all overall? How much you think you will? I know you're about 165 right now.
I was originally at 206.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
206.
It's like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
You lost 40 pounds?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And, I was
You lost 40 pounds in like a year and a half.
Yeah. So I was really fat. From the pictures... none of you have seen my pictures, but I was really fucking fat. I thought I was almost going towards 300 from the angle and the shapes that you could see how I was in a picture, man. It was really sad to me. I didn't even think I was that big, but that's when the perception of true self comes out.
You know what's crazy? You don't have excess skin.
Yeah.
Like you don't have you're pretty you're pretty tight. Like your skin don't look like stretched out. Like you look lean, and so also a lot of people, you can tell that knowing the person's big, their skins get stretched.
Yeah.
And then when they lose weight, they have a lot of excess skin. You have no excess skin because the human body naturally is just the biggest organism in your body, and it can stretch back to its original form.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that, man. A lot of people be like, I got this extra belly fat. Well, that shit will go away. If it's some extreme shit, like if you're 500 pounder, 400 pounder, yeah, you might need to get some surgery now.
Yeah.
But average, it'll shrink down.
Yeah, but apparently maybe I lost weight before I got to that point where the skin could have stretched even greater. You know what I'm saying?
40 pounds is crazy, man. Yeah. 40 pounds, you got lean, yo. Yeah. Just die. It's other things that age you: creatine, protein. Creatine is a good source because creatines make the fucking the energy levels stay at a sufficient level. So that can benefit you a lot. Protein, the meal replacement. Use protein as another meal source to get your metabolism going. There's a lot of things beneficial about a lot of things you take.
And a lot of things what I really generally eat now was I eat chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast, boneless, skinless thighs might have a little bit more fat in it, but the body needs a certain amount of fat, because you can't escape. I think we can't really escape too much fat. Fat, I think, is in us facing a lot of the stuff that we eat.
Yeah, you need a healthy source of fat. You definitely need fat.
And
you need a healthy source. Or a healthy fat is generally great, but you keep yourself sane. You gotta have something, right? Me in particular, I'm pretty sure you do too. We pretty much eat the same shit.
Yeah.
I can't eat constantly that. I have to have a cheat day.
Yeah.
I don't have to, but to keep myself happy and sane. Because even though even though I'm on an objective, I still want to live my life. You know what I mean? I don't want to see. I don't want to never taste fucking cereal again. I don't want to never taste like, oh, I wonder how it's been 10 years and I had a cookie. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, it's not that serious. I want to taste cake. You know what I mean? If I get married, shit, I can't have a piece of my wedding cake. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I even what else do I eat? I eat vegetarian pasta, which is pretty good. You know. I eat raw spinach. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he's right. You know. A general cheat day is definitely good. I mean, you want to keep. Sometimes it's good to put your body through a level of shock. You know, so that way, you know, it don't go, you know, that way you don't eat, you know, too much of any one thing. You know, you keep your body, you know, balanced. So I give my body a shock once in a while. I may eat a pack of cookies or whatever, but, you know, not as constantly, because I think the things that we fail to realize as people, when we have jobs, you're on the go. You know what I'm saying? You hungry, you feel like hungry, you on the go. You're not really worried about how many calories you take in. You're not really worrying about, is this beneficial to my health, or is this gonna blow my body up, or am I gonna get fat? You don't give a fuck. You working hard, and you just putting the shit in your body.
oh, my
So
phone's not recording. Okay. It froze up. Oh yeah.
so in truth, you know, we have to take in consideration moderation. That's all, you know. And I think if you eat maybe like some cookies here and there, it won't harm you. But let's face it, don't constantly make a goddamn smorgasbord out of all this fatty stuff. You can keep a consistent amount of fat in your body, just to give the body what it needs to, you know, maintain, you know, some of the fat. And when you go to the gym, you work out, okay, you burn that fat. And you can replace that fat. Meanwhile, around the fat areas, new muscle fibers is generating around everything. There has to be some type of, you know, harmony, you know, some balance, some cohesion in your body that's keeping some harmony in it. So that way you're not destroying muscle and it's you're deflating down, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't lean or nothing no more. You're just burning up muscle. So